Now, one can't kill a president, Mama said, Tuesday, yes, or dresses said, they won't make sure, say, red, don't make sure. But what dressing say, anything red, anything red, one. And some of you know the match man as a magic power. Anything red.
The matter chop hot. A seminar diloto. Hey! Aye!
Now, Ghana has a new president. I mean, not so new though, but then, from now, it is still a new president. And I am talking about His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, who was elected on the 7th of December and was actually sworn in on the 7th of January. In fact, the inauguration ceremony went on at the Black Star Square. Even before that, the parliamentarians that were, or the members of parliament that were also elected during the election, were also sworn in at the Parliament House, and they had to come back to where the president was sworn in at the Black Star Square. Well, lots of conversations went on. It was a very beautiful ceremony. So many people gave their views, of which I am here to give you some level of details, even as far as that beautiful ceremony is concerned. My name is Roland Amati. You are welcome live on Roland Report. So if you're watching, make sure you subscribe and obviously share your views in the comment section. And also let me hear from you. How did you see the whole ceremony? But before that, before we enter into the stories, let me say big ups to Shagzy. Let me say big ups to the Kwashi Art Market. If you want anything as far as art and craft is concerned, including African print, even for yourself as fashion, or even for your offices, your sets, what have you, even for your homes, you can just contact the Kwashi Art Market off the Medina La Paz Road, just right opposite the Villaggio building, adjacent the Talo office. You can contact them and they will definitely get you sorted. And with Shagzy, we all know that if you're a driver and you're looking to making some cool cash, why not? Download the app today, sign up. With just 20 Ghana cedis, you're entitled to 12 hours. You pay no commission, no service charge. Whatever you earn is for you. And if you're a rider and you're looking for your most safe, secure, and affordable ride, Shagzy has got you covered. Now, straight into today's topic, and I am here to give you some level of update as far as Ghana's inauguration, or President John Mahama's inauguration, is concerned for his second round on the presidential seat. We all know that yes, he was actually elected for the first time, even right after succeeding from the late John Evans Fifi Atamos and lost in the next election. But then in 2024 was elected back, and on just like we do with any other president-elect, we have to inaugurate them and swear them into office, of which on the 7th of January, not long ago, a few days ago, he was actually sworn in. What was your take on the ceremony? I have some few pointers on some of the things that were trending even on the day. And one of them has to do with how beautiful the whole ceremony is. In fact, when you look at the protocols, the attendance from people in the creative arts space, people, a good representation from the political arena, from the business arena, even through, like, looks like all the departments in Ghana were present, including some of our traditional leaders, including Manchenite Kutru, who happens to be the Gamanche, was also present, among other traditional rulers, from the members of the clergy, that is pastors and all of that, were also there present on the day to actually witness the beautiful ceremony. Lots of things happened, of which one of them had to do with, yes, some of the highlights that probably you might have missed, had to do with the bowing of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Some people have actually made certain comments about it, of which some people are commending him to say, hey, for him to actually get there, not feel pompous, but rather show respect or show honor to whom other is due, bow to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, obviously shows how good or how humble this man is. And come see you, and can say ya no be the dia, and obviously in combat to a man, banso na po no share on. Yesterday I saw one comment be that got me cracked up. Obi say, hey, you see when they were swearing Her Excellency, that is Professor Nana Jane in, somebody asked, think about this and can upon yes running in. But then that is it. Another highlight too had to do with the 21 heads of state that were also present. In fact, 21 heads of state across Africa. Looks like the whole Africa were in Ghana yesterday because most of their leaders, they were all in Ghana from Nigeria, including President Traore, who happens to be the military president from Burkina Faso. Yes, that is one of the highlights that has generated lots and lots of conversation as far as the presidential inauguration is concerned, because so many people raised concern about the firearm now was strapping, getting close to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the first gentleman of the land, like that, with a firearm on his side. So many people raised concern, say yes, as much as he may be coming from a certain kind of governance, that is when it comes to how he was able to obtain power, this we should also actually protect our man and not be allowed, because as far as we are concerned, for security reasons, most of the other heads of state were not allowed or are not allowed to carry such ammunitions or any form of weapon close to the first gentleman. I mean, you will be screened even when you are going to your friends in the Parliament House or maybe the Flagstaff House or whatever. Even mobile phones sometimes are taken away from you. So how then do we allow another head of state that we know him of, especially when it comes to that side, to be carrying a firearm close to our man like that? Because they've seen instances whereby he's met other heads of state in other countries like Vladimir Putin, but did not carry his sidearm. Well, from news coming from Burkina Faso also suggests that when he was coming, I mean, when he said he would actually come for this ceremony, so many people were concerned about his safety, especially his people, saying that this is somebody that they knew, that the way he obtained power is one that is unorthodox. And here I am talking about non-democratic, of which they know that the probability that they may have a Western neutralization of his governance is high. They do not want any situation whereby Obabe Ghana has a kidnapping and say any form of these Westerners influence. It will really pain them, of which maybe out of that protocols, maybe they allowed him to actually protect himself by feeling safe or carrying his sidearm. One of the highlights also has to do with the teleprompter that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama used in reading his speech for the first time. I mean, for me, coming from an event background, I was very happy because it speaks volumes about our technological advancement in terms of how our people now begin to read speeches and all of that. And it gave some form of steeze, because so when he was reading, it is as if he was having an eye contact with the people present. Because when the teleprompter back or left, back or right, and the way he was reading, this is something that was actually had his speech on it. Or kanya, or share left, no, or share right, and not kakra no vicinitias, kakra no vicinitias. And when you look at some of these things, these are things that your friend is saying other developed countries cramping as I say you so. And for us to be a beacon of democracy and a beacon of hope in Africa, obviously, when the fact that we've started doing some of these things speaks a lot. So I was very happy. But now, let me wrap up on the spiritual side. Prior to that, Prophet of Apostle Amakwata actually said something. You know, when before the election, there were so many people that actually talked about gave predictions or what they call prophecy to the winning of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Now, Yato Abanu we win. After that, another prophecy came of which Apostle Amakwata was like, "Se okoso afenanimua." It was so then in Sami and Usum. No, Owusu Bempa, Reverend Owusu Bempa was like, he's supposed to hold the sword with his two hands. But then, me, per what I saw the Nesaba Kupene so mu. I don't know about you, but let me narrate actually what I saw. So this is what I saw. When it was given to him, he actually held it with one hand, that is the right hand, showed it to everybody, and when he was about to drop it, that is when he supported it with the other hand, lifted it up again for some small 2-3 seconds before dropping it. Me, I wish that we could actually ask Reverend Owusu Bempa what it means, because I say, okay, says or the Saminu Somua, and we betray 2 terms, but the way or didn't Sabaku Somua later didn't Saminu Somun. Meaning say we are about 1.5 hours. Let's listen to how Reverend Owusu Bempah actually gave his prophecy. Then you understand what I'm talking about.
Afnan ordinary some you know the best so much way. Mom fan is about conference and you know so. Sabia will be 2 times. 2 hands, 2 times. President John Dramani Mahama. Obenante Boko say 7th January. Obenante slow. Afnan ordinary some you know the best so much way. Ushers, Munina Yamamiachi. Mom fan is about conference and you know so. Sabia will be 2 times. Hallelujah. 2 hands, 2 times. 1 hand, 1 time.
On the other side, Apostle Amakwata also gave his, and according to him, whatever His Excellency John Dramani Mahama would wear should have a touch of red. Niebeye biano, it should definitely have a touch of red. So many people, in fact, when you look at the last time ex-president John Mahama, President John Mahama, His Excellency, was sworn in. The last time he was sworn into office, not white, straight up. White, straight up. So when the prophecy came again, said he should have a touch of red, so many people were actually wondering how he was going to present himself, because say papa nso no pe white no be she white de ade ready atunu komu ana de aboni sisi wo yo so ania wo yo so for pedo bom tche so ba dodge. Hey, it would have looked some way. But then how the man appeared on stage on that day, Kaish.
Now, one can tell the president, Mama said, Tuesday, yes, or dresses said, they won't make sure, say, red, I'm making sure. I'm not dressing, say, anything red, anything red, and some of you know the match man as a magic power. Anything red. Yeah, obey your man ways, no, or no, and now, they did not celebrate the 70th anniversary. And this is so important to heaven. And non-Tina, God is looking for Madam Father. It's a prophetic. I'm not talking to the Arabian. Nobody forced me. You know in America.
I, Professor Nana Jane Opoko Ajima.
I, John Dramani Mahama, do in the name of the Almighty God swear that I will bear true faith and allegiance
To the Republic of Ghana.
to the Republic of Ghana.
In fact, design and the originity. On the subsequent one, I believe there has been a good detail of his outfit, what it means, and how it actually complements the whole ceremony. I'll bring you a breakdown of that, including, if I get the opportunity, maybe speak to the designer as well. But then, now, on his outfit and Apostle Amakwata's actually prophecy, this is somebody that wore a white, so he wore a white outfit, what we will call the native, the agbada, that is how normally we will call it, with an African print on the edges and all of that. And in fact, a chain on the boss on Kaish. And you know, with the African print, it had the Ghanaian colors. And out of that, in fact, when you look at the friend saying the design on his outfit, it was very beautiful. Forget the touch of red. The fact that it had the Ghanaian colors in there, and the blend was very beautiful, from the red, the yellow, and the green, including some black stripe beard, was very, very beautiful. And even when he was going for the test outfit, you can clearly see how he was actually, he wanted details of his outfit when he was saying, oh, man and son and all of that, Charlie. Papa a guy. Papa a guy. Well, share your views in the comment section. Maybe you also saw certain things as far as the inauguration is concerned also happening, and maybe I might have missed. You can also let me know what you actually saw and some of the things you observed. Did you like the inauguration? For me, if I am to rate from the organization to attendance to everything, I think I will give it an 80 over 100 because they did very, very, very well, including the media coverage. But then maybe you also have your view. Share it. Let me hear from you. Until then, my name is Roland Amate. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.
The matter chop hot. Assembly Diloto. Hey! Aye! Hey!